most spectacular mountain range in the world. In the east, this remote
The battle is with the spirits in high places, principalities.
where myth and reality meet.
They have taken many forms, the whole world is chasing after them. That's what Jesus says. Now, Exodus.
For some, the idea
We
that
wrestle
Jesus
against-
died in
before we
India is
wrestle
not
against-
such a leap of faith.
Not against flesh and blood,
For there
but
is
against
another
principalities and
legend that
powers of
concerns
the
the
darkness of this
so-called lost
world and the
years of
spiritual
Jesus,
wickedness.
the years from age
wickedness.
12 to 30 that go undocumented in the
12 to 30. The Himalayas on the SS mission now. The SS, they channeled in the microbial entities, which are the angels that were cast down by Michael and the other angels into the microbial realm, where you see retroviruses are microbial spirits, and they exist only to sin against the flesh. We wrestle against, they exist against the battle against the flesh. We exist to battle against them. Of all the exotic images of the wizard, look, there's the Nazis. Now the Nazis would have been possessed by these spirits, so they would have been led to the Hindu mountains where the spirits are and where they have their mainstay for sucking the life force out of humanity. They have taken many forms, Michael says. Look, here's some Hindu. Look at that. They're hybrids, the mixing of things, what Jesus is talking about. So when you're looking at, say, like an image of that evil goddess, the destroyer from the Ish or whatever her name is, Kali, she looks like a retrovirus. If you can superimpose a retrovirus straight onto the image of the idol. And I have pictures of some strange activities around one of these idols above the heads of the people in Oxford. I have pictures, but Facebook crashed my page. So I want to try and get this in really quick because I'll tell you ages that won't load it. So the Nazis were led to the Himalayas where Jesus went, and Jesus put people wide. He says the battle is with spirits in high places. Now you say they're very peaceful, and look, there's God's ministering angel. Look, angels, What is the holy angel? God, Michael is there. Look, the ugly angels have deceived many people in a culture that's embraced angels. Many of the bodies in Genesis they are described suggest they've taken the holy angel. They've taken many forms and the whole world is chasing after them. That's what Michael said when he went down. Him and Gabriel had to fight the Prince of Persia's dark prince that was over them, keeping them in a heathen spell. So that's what you have. The SS went down. Why were they let down? Because all microwaves, microprocessors come from the microbial entities. And them entities would have been naturally drawn back to where they get the conduit into this war. You see, the entities are going to work like this. This is a war. You have to remember it's a war. The Lord trains your fingers to fight. Blesses the Lord my rock and my high tower. Subdues my people under me and teaches my fingers to fight. Now, when you look, these entities, they have a nice peaceful existence up there in the mountains, in the high places, because they don't want to draw no attention to themselves. So what they do is they build their idols up there, they pop in from up there, and then they can spread out around the world and suck your life force out of you, so you can get sick. And the more they proliferate the idolatry, for instance, in their old culture in these islands, in the British Isles and in Ireland, whatever you want to call it, France and all that, around this part of the world, we were Christian not too long ago. And as soon as we got the influx of Nazis into Britain, we started to see the bombing and the blitz. Now we're seeing it again because we're allowing all this idolatry in, and the people are moving away from God, which is heaven and happiness, towards hell. So we're going into another sort of like dimension now that we're in, especially down in London, where you're seeing obeah, black magic, voodoo, idolatry, all of these things are proliferating in London, and now the place is starting to burn. And there's a verse in the Bible called the time of great burning. KJV, there it is. This is what you're looking at. At the end of the great star burning in a lamp, and that's not the one I'm looking for. Second-hand sounded, and a great amount of burning. See, this is the sound of great stuff from heaven burning. Yeah, so that's what you have to do. We have to bring down the idols and bring down Satan out of his little minion up there above us and kick his ass into the abyss. Throw away the key. Yeah, he needs to fall. So we bring down the idols, we bring down them all. In for the penny, in for the pound. When we take them down, we take them down to the ground. When we take down, you know it's time to get ill. In for the penny, in for the kill. A miller, killer, a miller, killer, miller kites. To the Philistine too, and then I'm alright. Yeah, all of that. So we have to get them. So we bring down the idols. So this is the best thing, you make money out of this, greedy. There's lots of people want to make money. We do an idol tax on the border. And we release the border, we don't police the border. The police are doing it. The police are just getting bigger and bigger when they're supposed to be getting smaller and smaller. If they were any good at their job, the crime rate wouldn't be going up and the police force wouldn't be getting bigger, they'd be getting smaller. Because they're not battling with the spirits, they're battling with the flesh and they're locking people up. That's not what it's all about. That's battling with the flesh, that's the work of the demons.
According to legend, the young Jesus joined trade caravans that for thousands of years have connected Central Asia with the Indian subcontinent. He traveled across India until he reached...
There you go. Jesus knew what the crack was. And I'm telling you, idols. We have inherited lives from our fathers. The remnant of the 12 tribes will return to the Holy Land and they will say, truly we have inherited lives from our fathers. That's the Muslims, that's the Jews, that's the Christians, that's all of these people that are, as Hindus, that's the Sikhs, and that's the other people as well that are not idolaters. You have inherited lives from your fathers, all of us have, and we have to acknowledge that, and we have to become men of faith, men of religion, men of conscience, not men of religion. That's what we have. Religion is a control mechanism of Satan. He wants you in his legions, legions. You can't have a personal relationship with God if you have a religion. God has no religion. Religion is something created by the monsters in the abyss, the devourer. Alright.